Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome on in. Very nice to have your energies in this group. So today's reading is for all signs. It's a quick read on what's next. I have not done by sign for a while, and I know some of you have asked for it. So, or if you clicked on this video, there's something in it for you. Do watch your sun, moon, and rising. If you have time for just one, watch your rising. Again, these are short, but we will go sign by sign. So with that, let's just get started. I'm going to start with the birthday month sign, which is Leo. So happy birthday, Leos. Let's get right into it and see what's next for you. My beautiful Leos. Spirit, help us tap into my beautiful Leos. What's next for them? We have strength, and wow, this is also your major arcana in tarot. So it's number 37, so number 34. So the number 34 or 7 may be important to you or relevant to you. Strength, and it says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Also an excellent time for those of you who are thinking or have been thinking of starting a new physical fitness routine. This is also interesting because for some of you, strength training is coming through. So maybe if you've been thinking about learning how to lift weights, that's coming through as well, along with the the mental, emotional strength that it usually represents. But with the endurance and stamina, there is if you've been thinking about doing something like that, the timing is amazing, but you have a lot of strength. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a moment here. You have double energies talking about the same thing. So you will be rewarded. What I'm hearing very clearly, Leo, is like, and this again, you've been taming your inner lion, your inner beast. You've been strong. You've endured through a lot. You will be rewarded for all your hard work, okay? That's coming through a lot. And again, this can mean in different areas. It's a lot of people watching. It'll apply to different areas or axes of your life. But as above, so below. We do have the infinity symbol here. So whatever you put in, you are going to get the results out of it, okay? So stay strong. You've been here. This is your time. Again, this is your month. Sun in your sign is a pretty powerful energy. So do use that. It's also time to be center stage, which is core to you, being a Leo. But wow. If you have any doubt whether there's something you can do or not, yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's double confirmation here, okay? We have the Justice, another major arcana. So Libra energy showing up. Some of you may be dealing with the Libra. Let's get one more. Wow, the Sun. Leo, and Libra. Wow. This is a very powerful time for you, Leos. I'm not kidding. Money is looking good. If you've been waiting on some decisions, some court case, or some, let's say, compensation discussions, a promotion, or even like starting your own business, a lot of that is coming through over here. It is going to be time for you to shine. That's coming up next, and there will be justice. There's a lot of balancing of scales, and this can also mean balancing of your own energy, okay? If you've been just working, this is also, you're being called to say, okay, build in your personal time into it. It's not just about work. So quite a few messages coming in there, but wow, start of the reading, start of the, the first sign. Look at this, 3 major arcanas, 2 of which are double confirmation. So let's see what we get here. Man, this got me pumped. Congratulations. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. We have twin flames, more fire, because we just don't have enough fire here, right? Fire. Okay, let's see. We have forming structure, solid foundation, coming right under justice. I love that. And one more. Nurture, compassion under sun. For some of you, okay, so we have all the cards out. Let me just look at it real quick. So as I said, some of you may be waiting on a fair compensation. This could be a separation, a divorce, a property settlement, something like that is coming through. There will be a balance on it, which will help you create a solid foundation. So just have that faith and stay strong, stay committed to your course, stay committed to whatever task this is or life stage this is. You're almost coming out of your, and I want to say almost coming out of your formative time. And you know how we say like formative years? This word is really jumping out to me because this is where you're learning a lot of lessons on how to create a solid foundation, okay? So stay in your power. Stay committed to your truth. This will help you build off of a solid foundation. We need this to be very solid because that's where you leap off of, right? You need to take a jump from it. Do enjoy the sun. This is as literal as it gets. You'll have a lot of good time if you have children or if you want to engage in inner child activities. This is being really highlighted here, to have that compassion towards yourself. Again, going back to some of you have been thinking about some form of self-care, that is really, really highlighted for you. So do engage in that. And with that, as you're shining, look at all the yellow here and the red. All the yellow is a solar plexus energy. This is your confidence. The more you shine, the more you stay committed, the more you stay true and be in your energy, the faster and the better you attract what is meant for you. And this could be a person. This could also be some sort of goal that you've been trying to attract into your life. Okay, so stay in this power, stay strong, stay creative, stay happy, create time for your happiness. And because, you know, when you're building your structure of your life, life is not meant to be just work. And I'm repeating the message because some of you need to hear that. What is the foundation? Is it just work? Or is it stemming from you? You have to exist in order to have to do work and in order to do other things. So taking care of yourself is very, very important for your foundation. But regardless, you have the strength double here. So perfect time if you've been thinking about starting something that requires mental, physical, emotional willpower. It's going to bring you a lot of results. So I see things really falling out and becoming very bright for you. Okay, that's what I have for you, Leo. I will be moving on to the next sign now. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what's next. This is a quick read just to see what energies are available for your sign, sun, moon, or rising. So, Spirit, for my beautiful Virgos, what do we have? We have peace. How gorgeous is that? Number 9. It's also the number of wish fulfillment, happiness, and peace. And it says, Bridget, goddess in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. So you may want to look up the goddess Bridget because she's coming up over here. I also see a cow here. Interesting. So being close to nature, there's nature here, but interestingly, the more you focus on peace, the more your creativity is going to pick up. So your sacral chakra is being activated here, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So creativity brings us happiness, it brings joy, it sparks our spirit, our soul. But it all starts with having a little downtime, having some peace and quiet and harmony in our day-to-day. So look up Goddess Bridget and see what she represents. That may have some messages for you. Okay, so Virgo, let's see. And I mean, you being a Virgo, of course, you will actually find a lot of peace in organizing things because you love detail. So if your space is chaotic, do make time to organize and get rid of stuff that you don't need. That's going to help you a lot in your mental space, okay? So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, I see the story. And then let's get one more. Then we get oracles, and then I will intuit the messages for you. One more, Spirit. Okay, 10 of, look at that. So there's beautiful endings and beginnings here. Whatever has been causing a lot of chaos for you, you're walking away from that. And the main part here is it's you having to choose, that you're making that choice to walk away and end this cycle. And that's because you, at the end of the day, want to have peace and harmony and happiness within you. That's when we get the Ace of Cups, which is the surprise offer from the universe, but it's all heart-oriented. You're choosing to walk away and close old chapters that create mental agony, that create unnecessary chaos in your life, because you're striving for peace and harmony and just happiness. And look, at the bottom deck we have Sun. Sun is the happiest card in tarot. Okay, so that's what's coming for you. So the more you focus on peace, the more you focus on walking away from things that don't serve your highest good anymore. You just don't feel it. You just don't feel like doing those things or being in those relationships or being in a location, whatever that is for you. It's just an inner calling. This is heart-oriented. Cups talk about our emotions, because these things have been causing unnecessary mental agony is the word that keeps coming. So we have Mercury, travel, messages, communication. We have wish fulfillment. There we go. We started with that number 9. And then we have chemistry and passion. So love is showing up. Again, for some of you, this could be walking away from a toxic connection. And by doing that, you're healing your heart, you're opening your heart up and attracting the right person in, because you are, as I said, the sacral chakra gets activated that way. Communication is key here. So watch where Mercury is in your chart. Let me see if I can remember where it is. Mercury, is it in Taurus or is it in... No, I don't know. You'll have to look that up. Sorry. But see what house Mercury is sitting in. But usually it represents, there's good communication with your peers, with your siblings, with your neighbor, with your community. There could be some short distance travel that may be coming up. With these images over here, there's a lot of water that's coming up, even in this one, which is supposed to be a fire chemistry card. So maybe a short travel to a beach, or just, whatever you want to do, just like a motel or an Airbnb for a weekend by the beach may do you wonders, because that's coming through. We see the sand over here. We see water, 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 water. Okay, so something like that would really help you bring more peace to yourself, but it could also help you heal from whatever this chapter this is that you are closing. The more you heal, the quicker you heal, the quicker you give yourself that time, the stronger you're able to articulate to the universe what you want, right? Because we also want to communicate to spirit, to universe. The closer it gets you to your wish fulfillment, whether it's a person, whether it's a project, whether it's a business, whether it's a job, whatever this is that you're calling in, okay? So that's coming in. Start with making peace, creating peace in your life, all right? Beautiful. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I'll move on to the next sign. Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. We're going to look into what's next, or what's coming next for you. This is a quick read. Do watch your sun, moon, or rising, and rising actually. So let's see, Spirit, for my beautiful Libras, what's next? What do they need to hear? What is next? We have inspiration. How beautiful. Number 19, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So the number 2, or actually the number 1, may be very important to you, relevant to you. And this is, again, a creative spark, but it's interesting because it's coming from the heart. Usually inspiration will be very orange, it'll be sacral chakra, but yours is coming from your heart chakra. And I don't know why this card is doing that. Interesting. So yeah, it's coming from your heart chakra. The color green may be important to you. Emeralds could be good stones if you have them, or anything green. Any green colored stone would be really good for you right now. But it's what is your heart being called to? That's where some seeds lie. Okay, that's where your creative inspiration is going to come from, and that's going to lead to a lot of growth. You may want to look up Goddess Isis, because she may have some messages for you. As you read the description, you'll get some messages from her. So interesting. Your along with your sacral, actually the middle, your heart chakra, is what is most activated at this point. All right, so let's see what tarot tells us for my beautiful Libra. What's next for Libra? Oh, my deck is upside down. Okay, sorry. Yeah, look at that. Look at peace. Four of Swords. Meditation, peace, harmony, relaxing, actually carving out time for ourselves to relax. We have the Empress, another goddess showing up for you. So that represented by Venus right here. That's the symbol of Venus. And we have Death card. So two major arcanas for you. So there is a resurrection. There is a resurfacing of some old desire. I'm thinking maybe this is could be a passion project, could be a lifestyle, could be, for example, some of you could be like an at-home parent or a caretaker, and you've been in that role by choice for a while. And now, you know, maybe you have an empty nest, or you know, the people that you were taking care of have healed and they no longer need your help. Whatever that situation, life stage situation is, I feel that is coming to an end. It's I keep getting the energy of like you wanting to go back to restart something. Okay, so take it as it fits. This could be restarting, rekindling a relationship. This could be rethinking our whole philosophy around whether or not we want to have pets, whether or not we want to have children. Things like that, where at a certain life stage prior in your life, that was on your list and then it kind of fell off, life happened, or you make certain choices and you wanted to engage in the service or in the life stage that you are in right now. You made that choice and now there is some sort of ending. And I'm getting a lot of like healing and peaceful completion of something. And as that phase completes, you are drawing attention back to yourself. The Empress is the queen of all queens, or she's the mother of all queens. So very, very high on self-nurturing, because that brings a lot of fertility and growth around her. And this comes with a lot of peace, okay? So either some of you may have been sick and are now finally healed, and with that healing taking place, you're getting inspired to start something or do something different. Okay, so take it as it fits, but there is an energy here of finding inspiration within, like going back to things, or even like thinking of what brings us happiness and pursuing that, ending older cycles, but from a very positive place, because the Death card, also you may be dealing with Scorpio, represents the Phoenix moment, okay? So rising from the ashes. So heaviness is coming to an end. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. So for those of you, so we have distance, retreat, or timeout. Just how perfect is it right under Four of Swords that I said, you know, take time out, meditate, relax, enjoy life a little bit. And this may require, maybe you want to travel to, this came up in for Virgo as well, but very different cards. But the energy of like taking a short break is going to do wonders for you. It's going to spark your inspiration, of course. So that's important. But look at these energies over here. The trust in divine timing under the Death card is really talking about what we said, that, you know, trust the divine, that there was purpose in this pause, whatever life stage that you went through or cycle that you went through, because, you know, your soul signed up for it. You had to go through that phase. So have trust that it had purpose. And, you know, this is again divine detours over here, divine intervention, fate and detours. This is the literally the Tower card in tarot. So it could be a lightning moment, it could be an inspired spark, it could be an aha moment, but that comes when you step into your power, when you step into your Empress energy, right? So divine feminine is being empowered over here, being faithful that nothing ever goes to waste. None of the experiences are actually wasteful in our life. They all have a purpose. We may not see it at that point, and that's fine. And that's where faith comes in. That's where trust comes in, that maybe I don't understand it, but that happened for a reason, or that was in my life, or they were in my life for a reason. Now what? I want to create for myself, okay? So that's where the divine intervention is happening right now, and it's going to be very, very inspiring for you for this next phase of your life, okay? That's what I have for you, Libra. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm moving on to the next sign now. Hi, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what's next for you. Spirit, what's coming through for my beautiful Scorpio? What's next? Do watch your sun, moon, and rising. These are very quick readings. Wow, creativity. I mean, again, a lot of inspiration, creativity, confidence, strength type of energies have been coming through today. So number 33, you may be seeing 3 threes or repeating threes. Threes are all about creation, co-creation, and the message here is, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. And purple, so crown chakra. You may be getting a lot of inspired ideas at this point. Stay open to those. They may surprise you, so make sure you have, you know, some space for yourself, or you create some time for yourself when you're just by yourself, okay? And I keep saying by yourself. Look at that. Another 3. So 333, angel number 333. You may want to look that up and see what's the meaning, or you can go watch my repeating numbers reading. There may be a message for you there. We have 3 of Wands, which is inspiration, creative inspiration. Wands represent our creativity. They represent our soul. We have 2 of these pop out. I'll take them. We have the 5 of Swords along with the Hierophant. 2 5s. Interesting. You have a lot of repeating numbers. And I'm going to get one more. It's a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. What's next? And then we have the King of Cups. Okay, water energy. Your element finally showing up over here. So, let me actually also get your oracles. There is both these cards here, there is an opportunity for you to step up and lead something. This could be a creative endeavor, it could be a project lead, or maybe a new project comes your way, work-wise. This could be a unique way of thinking that others may not have thought of a product or a project that way. Your ships are coming in, opportunities are really coming in, so stay generous with your energy, listen to your heart, stay open, be fluid. Also for some of you who are in this Hierophant energy, like you're leading something or leading a team, this is coming through as actually allow for a little bit of a healthy debate within that ecosystem, whether that is a team or the people. And this does not have to be work related. This could be a relationship, could be a family oriented thing. Allow for a little bit of room for expression of other opinions, and just approach it from a very objective place. It's like, okay, if I disassociate from this topic and don't see this as a representation of me, what nuggets of information are coming through? Being in that energy is going to help you not be hierarchical and unidirectional, because the Hierophant usually is the one telling people what to do and the people just follow, right? So that's these two coming together. That mode may not work, and for some of you, if this is involving kids, that authoritarian style may actually not work, but compassion may work even more. And a lot of times people just need to express themselves. So all you have to do is offer them space to express their opinions. Give yourself time to take all the opinions into account, you know, weigh them out, and then fluidly come with what is the most appealing solution to most people. So there's a unique leadership opportunity here, which may be a creative solution to a problem, but your ships are coming in, okay? You're getting a lot of divine guidance here. Let's see what other energies we have for you. So we have, there you go, messages and dreams. That's what I'm saying. Some surprising dreams, surprising messages would be coming to you, so stay open to that. We have Venus, offer. Ooh, is there a surprise offer coming too? Because that's what this ship coming in could be anything. Maybe there's a job offer. And then we have shadow side, moon, the dark night. So this is where I was getting the energy of the Hierophant being a bit too rigid. Just watch out for that. That authoritarian style would work wonders in certain situations and would not work in other situations. So that's what this is. Just be in the King of Cups energy, where this is a leader who's very compassionate. They're very level-headed, and they are able to handle emotions, their own and that of others, pretty well. Okay, they're very, very balanced. They're not worried about emotional reactions. They take their time to respond. The Hierophant is the eternal teacher, right? They show others the path, but can sometimes be very, very rigid. And this represents, like, you know, can be quite religious and very stringent and very strict on their guidelines. So that's what's coming up over here. So just watch for that, that you don't engage in the shadow side of this archetype over here, but do listen to your intuition, because the moon is here and a lot of information, and you have the moon, dark night, and you have dreams and messages. So there may be a lot of nuggets of information or messages hidden from you at this point, but the more you open up, the more fluid you become, the easier access you have to this information or these dreams or communication that's coming from the divine, okay? And this will open up your vibration quite a bit and help you attract in whatever offers you're waiting on, okay? Because we're starting with the Three of Wands, which all talks about ships coming in. You gotta let something go though, okay? With these energies showing up the way they are, this talks about this person here has got two wands kind of stuck in the ground. They're steady. He's got one other in his hand. But in order to attract the fourth one, which is the Four of Wands, which is our, you know, peace, happiness, it's our secure foundation, he had to let go of the hawk that was sitting on his arm, okay? So in this case, the hawk can be that rigidity or that expectation that we have on how certain things should work. So let that notion go and open up to creative solutions, and that's when, you know, the right offer, the right opportunity kind of comes in, or right person comes in, okay? Interesting, a lot of messages packed in there. So I hope this helped. Wish you much love and light, Scorpio. I'll move on to the next sign. Hi, my lovely Sagittarius. This part of the reading is for you, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's see what's next. These are quick readings, so do watch all three if you can. Your Sun, your Moon, your Rising. The Spirit, help me tap into Sagittarius, my beautiful Sagittarius. What's next for them? We have glamour. Look at that. I like that. Number 15, or the number 15 or number 6 may be relevant to you. And it says, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Very Sagittarian energy. I mean, there's a spark, of course. Purple, your crown chakra is being activated at this time, but it's also about honoring yourself is what I'm getting from this, okay? It's not just about how we appear to others, and for this group, you probably don't care about that. There's a very powerful energy here of not caring about external validation. That's a very, very powerful place to be in, where it's all about if you see value in yourself, everything falls into place. But along with that, when you are in that energy, we do have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, so something is coming to a completion, things are turning in your favor. So back to when you feel that way about yourself, that automatically may bring in external validation and further improve how you feel. So this is a fun time, very nice, very loving. Self-care is important. She is looking into the mirror. 15, the 6 is the number of Venus, so self-love is very, very highlighted here. And look at that self. We have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles knows how to reap the rewards. They know when to take a pause and actually enjoy the fruits of their labor, and they really take care of themselves, okay? This is a single, independent, confident energy, somebody who looks after themselves, okay? Let's see what else for my beautiful Sagittarian. We have the Page of Cups, lovely energy. Let's get one more, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, and then let's also get our oracles, and then I'm gonna get the messages together. Sorry, that was too loud. Oops. Now I get it. All right, let's see what we have. What's next? We have healing inner child, and interestingly, there's mirror. Mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? There is some beautiful healing that's happening here. Inner child, Page of Cups is an energy of a child or inner child. We do see offers here, and I think this is like an unseen offer, an unexpected offer that's coming to you. Let's see what we have. Until death tear us apart. Contracts, careers, commitments. So Saturn is showing up for you. Ooh, that's what I was feeling with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have forming, structure, solid foundation. Okay, so both these to me really do talk about Saturnian energies. And the Wheel of Fortune is, even though it's Jupiter, because it's luck, but for me as a reader, I also associate Saturn with that. And that's what you had at the, before, bottom deck energy. These are talking about, there may have been times where you may have doubted yourself, okay? Where there was some sort of inner wounding from previous relationships or previous jobs or careers or any sort of commitments, family structures, relationships, jobs, our home, where there may have been overemphasis on external value, okay? External, proving yourself, having to work hard, keep your grades up, have a nice title, have a nice job, all those things. Something stems here that's showing up from childhood, but you've done a great job of working through that. If you identify that with that, and then you work through it, you're now going to reap the rewards, okay? This is finally at a stage where you're being called, because Saturn tests us, but Saturn is the tough father, and it holds things back from us, it restrains things, because Saturn wants to make sure, have we figured it out? Have we put in our work into ourselves? And one of the biggest things for me Saturn brings is your self-worth. And that's why glamour is showing up here. So the more you heal this inner child wound, and a lot of times, like, you know, you may not even remember this, okay? A lot of times, you know, we're told, oh, you have, you know, in your childhood, this happened, that happened. It's like, okay, our subconscious buries those things. But when those surface, when somebody helps us see that, we are adults. We can change our path completely and say, oh, I didn't know I had that wound. Okay, I'm going to shift my perspective. I'm going to focus on myself, you know, prioritize myself and give myself that love and that healing, heal my inner child and attract things to it, because that's your solid foundation. That's what it is. And once you do that, you'll see opportunities coming through. You'll see, you know, much more stable, long-standing commitments, whatever that is, career, relationships, health, whatever that is, okay? That will start coming through to you. But you may not see it, or you may not have seen yourself this way before. But these energies show us that this is what's coming out from healing that inner child or inner wound, whatever that was. You just did not see it before. And now you're coming into a very different perspective. And if you haven't felt that way, then this reading is to tell you, like, that's what you work on. Change your perspective. Instead of getting approval, especially with Saturn here, getting approval from parents, from siblings, from neighbors, from our teachers or bosses, our spouses or partners. Let's get our own approval and grow our journey, okay? Very, very powerful time for your Sagittarius, all right? I hope that helps. Much love and light. We'll move on to the next sign. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what's next. Do remember to watch your sun, moon, or rising. And rising. I keep saying or. Let's see. This is a quick read on what's next. So Spirit, help me tap into Capricorn. What's next for my beautiful Capricorn? We have organization. Okay, sort of Virgo energy showing up for you. Number 42 or 6 may be relevant to you. We have purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to me so easily. So something you've mastered or you are mastering. And this does not have to, of course, it represents organization, you know, clearing up our clutter, our day-to-day schedule. How do we organize that? Are we making time for ourselves along with just our profession? Are we making time for our passion? But along with all of those physical, visible things, this is also about organizing our thoughts, okay? Are you thinking the right thoughts? Are you keeping your vibration high? Are you being sad about something? How can you let that go? How can you switch up your thoughts, okay? So it's all physical, mental, and emotional. All those elements are calling for organization, and that's going to bring you a lot of peace, a lot of clarity, a lot of happiness, and love. Actually, I'm hearing love. Venus is coming through. Okay. So for Capricorn, what's next? 3 of Wands, came out for another sign. I believe Scorpio. So you may have Scorpio elements in your chart that may be prominent. We have ships are coming in. Wow, I can't believe it. This came in Sagittarius. That's the self-organization. That's the making room for ourselves. And 9 of Pentacles. This is your energy. Too many, Spirit. One more. What's next for my Capricorn? And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. Let's get your oracles as well. So Capricorn, we have apology, forgiveness. Ooh, something you've been waiting on. It's coming in, and we'll talk about this, whether this comes in or not. What should be your mental attitude? That's a very strong message I'm getting right now. We have North Node, cosmic purpose. And then we have assistant spirit guides. Oh, how beautiful. And I love all the colors. They kind of go together. Okay, so what's next for you? So first of all, remember I said talking about, because that message wanted to come through about our mental thoughts, our mental thought organization. This is where this comes in. There are certain, even though this is saying, you know, we're talking about what's next, and we have apology and forgiveness coming through, and some of you may actually receive that if that's due to you or owed to you. But and again, tapping into the energies of this group, a lot of you may not get that. There is a saying, sometimes you have to accept the apology you never received. And why you do that is because you want to create peace for yourself and move on to your goal. If you keep waiting on an apology or some sort of offer or some sort of, you know, message or acknowledgement to come through from another person, you're actually disassociating and giving your power away to them. And of course, it's causing anger and frustration, because Capricorn, being Capricorn, works really hard, very diligent, always committed to their cause, whatever the cause is, work or family or relationships. You're always committed, and oftentimes you may find yourself in situations where you're giving too much. What happens is you want to receive respect. Self-worth is very important. That's why organize your thoughts that way. You are very, very valuable, okay? That's the core thing. That's your North Node, your cosmic, your purpose is to be happy and be happy, committed to yourself. This is commitment to self. 9 of Pentacles. That's what every soul is supposed to do. We are supposed to take care of ourselves, our bodies that house our souls, and that's when everything else kind of falls into place, right? So for some of you, let go of a notion, let go of an expectation that's been holding you back, let go of a title, let go of a status, let go of whatever this is that you've been waiting on, you've been working on for a long time and it's not coming. Release yourself from it, okay? Instead, shift your priorities and shift your thoughts to taking care of yourself and being happy with who you are and how far you've come in life. Because that's where you disassociate from that, move on, you create new opportunities for yourself, and you will be able to create new opportunities because you have a lot of assistance from your spirit guides, okay? You may not see this, but this simple action of disassociating from something or someone or some expectation and pivoting your thoughts to a completely different direction, that just to the direction that brings you happiness, focus on those tasks, you'll be reaping the rewards, and you'll be like creating it multiple times is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's where organizing your life and what's your priority, what are your standards, your moral compass in terms of what do you give value to is going to bring you more value in life. Okay, forget this. Move on for your peace. This is very, very specific, but it can be as simple as, I want to prove myself to my dad. I want to prove myself to my mom. I want to prove myself to fill in the blank. Let that go. And rather just stay committed to yourself. Everything else is going to fall into place beautifully, because that's what your purpose is. Okay? Beautiful. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Wish you much love and light. I'll move on to the next one. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is a quick read on What's next for you? Do watch your sun, moon, and rising, because these are very short readings. Let's see what we have. Spirit, what's next for my beautiful Aquarius? We have number 45, dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. Very, very interesting. So you have, this is a time of activation for you. This is a time where your spirit team is hyperactive. Okay, they're sending you a lot of messages through your dreams. Keep a dream journal or your whatever digital form you want to record your dreams on. Like you wake up and you just like speak into it, what you saw. There'll be a lot of visions coming to you, but also if you've had a pretty disrupted sleep pattern, physically this is going to get better, okay? For those of you, if you feel there's a lot of trapped, restless energy within you, a little workout will do wonders for your sleep. So try that if you want to do that in the evenings, you know, before dinner or however you want to plan it. That would bring you like physical healing as well. And then when you're like, that energy, that stuck energy leaves your body, you'll have much better sleep, and we need much better sleep so our spirit guides can come forward and give us messages. Okay, so a very spiritual time. Now look, immediately the Tower comes out. Okay, so I feel like there's some very creative messages that are coming through in your sleep time, so, or your meditation if that's what you practice. No, I didn't feel those. So let's see what's next. This is a surprise turn of events. I'm very curious now. Yes, look at that. We have the Fool. Major Arcana, new beginning. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So hold, like, don't give up, actually. This may be an area of life where you've, like, had a lot of friction, a lot of back and forth with other people, some conflict. Which may have created some mental chaos. Again, exercise would help. Some of you are really, I don't know why I've been called to exercise, which is a very specific message, Aquarius, but do it because it's going to release a lot of that energy, because you need to somehow deflect your energy physically, okay? A lot of this is creating friction with people when it's unnecessary. You may have found yourself being very snappy lately, but if you do the exercise or some sort of meditation, some exercise, some physical form of rebalancing your energy, that's when things are going to really fall into place, because all this is happening. You know what they say, it gets worse before it gets better? That's what this looks like. So this may be the most intense time that you've had in your life, and this is there for a reason, because it's helping you grow. It's going to make you see what you value and what your foundation needs to be, and then from there, once you have a firm foundation, you can take a leap of faith and start your new journey. Okay, so something new is coming, and you actually know what this is. In your heart of hearts, you know what this is. You may have been not acknowledging it, and that's why these messages are going to keep coming through your dream state. Okay, so some big change is coming for you, or is available for you to take. That's what this is. Okay, all right, so let's see what we have. Yeah, look at that. We have alchemy, ancestor guides. Very strong time for you. Very spiritual. Look. Pluto, transformation. This is a complete transformation, and then we have reunion, soul ties. Okay, so this is also an internal energy as well as an external energy. So reunion, when we talk internally, is about finding our true self, really harmonizing, really acknowledging what we want to create, how we want to be in life. That's what the reunion or the Two of Cups within is. That's what this energy is. But there is, no matter how you look at it, there is a complete transformation. There is an alchemy happening. You're manifesting a completely new time, a new timeline maybe in your life, but it's going to come once you let go of some physical, emotional, mental friction that may exist around you, and really just like release and surrender, and you'll know what this is. But that aha moment is happening. It's been there for a while. I really feel like this aha moment has been an aha feeling for a while, but something needs to shift for you to accept your power and move into it. It may have felt oppressive, may have felt depressing in the past few months or years even, but that's what you're breaking out of. Okay, it's a beautiful time, and probably it'll come into a time where like it'll be peaceful time from here on out, but you need to take that action. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Much love and light. Hi Pisces and Moon and Rising. This is your reading. Ooh, I already see new beginnings. Let's see what's next for you. My beautiful Pisces. Spirit, help me tap into, whoa, the cards went flying out. Okay, we're going to take this because it just flew out like crazy. We have trust. So this is number 31. So the number 31 or 4 would be relevant to you. 4 represents our home, our family, our foundation, even our residence, our place of dwelling, and also talks about our childhood, formative years, and what we've learned during that, what kind of structure we had. So it's trust. It says, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So look at that, a lot of messages in just that. We're talking about security, about safety, which is the 4th house, number 4. We're talking about love. That's where we get our love and our nourishment. It is our place where we give ourselves that nourishment and love, because it's our dwelling, it's our safe haven. And then my faith endures, right? So in love I trust. So love, faith, community was coming for some reason for some of you, and communication. Interesting words that are coming through. So trust in that everything is going to fall into place, Pisces, be it a home situation, love, family, literally buying home, real estate. Trust that things are going to fall into place. And then we have these two, but just decently flipped out. And look at the cards. We have Lovers and we have 10 of Cups. Wow. Do you see? Trust. This is coming through. This is coming through. Divine love counterpart, a happy family, whatever that means to you. This is absolute wish fulfillment at the highest order, at the peak of it. And this is, again, finding our true partner or true purpose or true life mission, making that choice to trust and believe and attract that in. Wow, this is very beautiful, Pisces. And then we have the Hierophant. Oh my God, some of you are getting married. So, or again, if you believe in marriage, of course, there is a divine counterpart that's coming through. Hierophant is a representation of marriage in major arcana, Taurus energy, Gemini energy, and then of course all the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you're showing up over here as well. But trust that this is falling into place. I mean, this is really beautiful. If you felt things have been rigid, and I'm saying that because of the Hierophant, it is going to become very fluid. You'll be surprised in how beautiful life gets from here on out, but you got to open yourself to it. We have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. See, that's what you got to let go. That's what you got to let go. We have separation and longing. Yep. That's where we're coming from. And then we have lack and doubts. Look at that. No wonder you had the trust energy come out, because we may have been in a very doubtful place. We may have had a lack, it's called lack mentality. I know it sounds strong as a phase that no, we don't have lack mentality, but actually we do. We all do. In certain areas, when we're not able to achieve a goal, a relationship, or whatever milestone, we naturally get into this mindset of like, I'm never going to make it. And that's called lack mentality, or I'm never going to have enough, or I can't attract good things in my life. So we tend to come into that critical, self-critical mode whenever we don't achieve what we're trying to do, right? And that creates like a disharmony within us, sort of longing, you know, like what we say, what you resist persists. That's what this turns into. And that's why Spirit is saying, have trust, divine timing, everything is falling into place. And especially for those of you who are thinking about a relationship or marrying or remarrying, creating a happy, harmonious life, that is coming through. You gotta trust. You gotta trust that this longing, this pause has a purpose in it, but everything is really, really falling into place. You have to choose to believe this, because the Lovers is also traditionally the card of choice, okay? And in the olden times, first, when this card was created, it was about choosing, okay? Do you choose between fire and ice? Things like that, okay? Whatever, left or right. What do you choose? So this is where you have to choose to believe that this is coming, that you will be able to create your beautiful life, and then there'll be a solid foundation. Again, Hierophant is number 5, but it's a Taurus energy. It is a grounding energy, okay? And grounding and solid foundation is how we create our home and our family. So all of that beautiful, harmonious family, love, relationship, even if this is like starting a business, whatever that is, it's coming to you, which you need to choose to get out of this inner conflict and this feeling of longing and feeling of like you haven't gotten what you deserved, okay? Let that go, trust it's going to happen, and then you'll see it happen. Very beautiful. Wish you much love and light, Pisces. This is beautiful. Hi, Aries. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what's next. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising Aries. Do remember to watch all 3 signs for yourself, because these are very quick readings. Tapping into the energies. Spirit for Aries, my beautiful Aries. What's next? What's next? We have Strength, number 34. Also came out for Leo, so if that's your Sun, Moon, or Rising, you may want to watch that as well. But this says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I am power. So number 34 or 7 may be coming through or may be relevant for you. 7 is also about spiritually lining up with what we truly believe in, okay? So it's a very empowering number. It calls us to stand up for what we believe, because that's where we truly shine, and it takes strength to do that. So a little bit of different energy from the Leos, but it's more about, I'm hearing standing your ground, and that's going to pay off. So let's see what Tarot has to say for my beautiful Aries. We have 2 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and then we have, yes, look at that, what's hiding behind the Queen of Swords. So we have 2 of Wands, we have the 5 of Swords, and you got an extra card. Behind the Queen of Swords, hiding is a 7 of Swords. So a lot of air energy coming through for a fire sign. And what that means is don't let elements stoke your fire. Okay, because, you know, it's like fanning a fire. That's what I can see over here, especially with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. And this is why you need to stay strong in your authenticity. What this means, you are being called to be the Queen of Swords, which is speaks clearly, very directly, articulates themselves very clearly, knows what they want. They're also very good at cutting out people and cutting out the BS of their life, okay? But they're gentle. It is a queen. This queen waits for the butterfly to fly off the sword before she swings it, but she has a hand out warning her opponents that you don't want to mess with me, okay? And that's what the 7 of Swords is. So this is, again, don't fall into this trap. Don't fall, okay, let's put it this way so you can see all the cards. I feel like you're being called to not engage, because this is you, honestly, this is to me representing you. You're flanked by people who are just trying to mess with you, who are just trying to mess with your mental peace. They may be just arguing with you for the sake of argument. If this is a work situation, you may be in a unique position where you want to launch something, you want to talk about something, you want to solve a certain project a certain way, but your colleagues, your peers, or even your bosses may just want to just trying to rub you the wrong way. Okay, that's what this is saying. It's like, if that's a work situation, can be friends, can be family, can be community, whatever that is, do not worry about these, okay? Do not worry about these people. Rather, stay grounded. You already have the throne. You are the queen. You don't need a crown to prove you're a queen. You have your point. Stick to it very objectively and very clearly, and let everything else just fall away. Think of it as BS that does not deserve your energy. And the more you stay into that, the more you expand. The 2 of Wands is expansion. It's even global expansion, so travel. And this 2 of Wands, actually, there's another person okay? Usually that, you know, there's only one figure in this chart and they're thinking about where to go. This is showing that with your strength, you're gonna attract the right peers, the right friends, the right partner who will actually boost you even more, okay? So it starts with you, and we know this energetically. If we believe in ourselves, if we are strong, if we are committed to ourselves, our energy automatically attracts those type of people. So there will be somebody, this could be again work, home, whichever way it applies to your life, where you will find people who will boost you up because they're drawn in by your strength, by your dedication, and by your clarity. So stay strong, stay in your energy. Do not worry about these silly people who actually admire you. That's the main thing you want to know, is they're confused admirers who want to be you, who want to have the level of clarity and the authority that you have. And because they don't have it, they just like to mess with you. We have higher self activation. We have memories, nostalgia. Okay, I see. And then we have epiphany, breakthrough. So epiphany, the breakthrough is the sword, okay? Maybe this, so I said with the memories, because some of these you may identify as repeating patterns in your life, okay? As you said, I'll go back to the work example, but again, take the example or the axes that it fits to your life. You may find yourself in the same situation over and over again. And that's some sort of cycle that's repeating. But having gone through it so many times, you have the advantage at this point of being at an elevated state and knowing that, wait a second, if you spot it as a pattern, you have done wonders on your awakening, on your elevation, because that's the first step. And then when you spot it, you correct yourself and you step out of it. You say, aha, I see where this is going. I'm just going to keep my calm. I'm going to let you get it out of your system, but I won't let it enter mine. That sort of energy, okay? So that's the level of elevation you're coming into. That's the breakthrough. That is the higher self activation, okay? This is where your higher self is being so proud of you because you reached that level of elevation. You no longer let these people trigger you, or let these events or let these situations trigger you. You stay true to your throne. And I just keep hearing that word. You already have your throne. Don't worry about the competition. And that's what's going to lead to even more expansion for you. Okay? Very powerful time, Aries. Okay? Wish you much love and light. Thank you so much. And I'll move on to the next one. Hi, beautiful Taurus. This is your part of the reading on what's next. So let's see. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Do watch all three if you can, because these are pretty short. So Spirit, tap me into Taurus. What's next for them? What's next for my beautiful Taurus? We have true love. Look at that. Number 26 or the number 8 may be relevant to you. True love, come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. So some of you are attracting in a partner, clear as day. For others of you, this could be a passion project. This could be something that you're very passionate about. It could also be health and vitality. Take it as it fits. Whatever you've been yearning for from a very heart-oriented space, that is coming to you. I love that. All right, let's see what Tara has to say for my lovely Taurus. Spirit, what's next? What's next for Taurus? It's such a Venusian energy for my beautiful Tauruses. And the color pink, of course. If you like it, have it around you. Look at that. Divine Feminine. Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's a lot of love and abundance. Both are showing up for you. So let's see what's next. What I do keep hearing health and vitality is the Lovers. For those of you, if this didn't answer enough, there is your divine counterpart. And those didn't really feel right to me. Let me get one more. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness, offers and offers coming your way. So as I said, this could be, you may have a choice. That's interesting with the Lovers, major arcana right here in the middle. This is Gemini showing up. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, whatever shape or form. By that I mean could be an actual partner or any other relationship or partner or colleague, family. Something important with the Gemini is coming through where there is more nurturing and healing in the relationship, and it's kind of bringing you closer to your purpose. This is interesting. These words are just popping out of my mouth. Okay, so that's coming in for some of you. But overall, you're choosing, or the more you choose to stay in your power and take care of yourself, because the Queen of Pentacles is my, for me as a reader, like the equivalent of a chief financial officer of the home and family. What that means, very abundant, good about managing money, good about making money, earning money, providing for herself and her family. Again, not gender specific, but the giving energy comes through, but also giving to herself. She takes care of herself. She looks good. She does not skimp on her health and fitness and mental health routines. And that's how she creates even more abundance. Okay, so that's coming through. So the more you choose that, the more fluidity and happy chance meetings and opportunities and more health and vitality is what I'm getting from this that comes through. For others of you who are single and or looking or in a connection and want to elevate to the next level, that is coming through, that offer is coming through with these cards showing up here. I mean, love is right here, front and center. Okay, more harmony too. So we have Mercury, messages, travel, communication. I want to put this here because this is also a Gemini energy, okay? So for some of you dealing with the Gemini, clear messages, articulation is going to be much more easier than trying to, like, you know, sandwich your conversations. Just be direct. I think direct conversations are going to yield much more results, but overall there could be some short distance travel. You may meet someone in a short travel if this is for singles. Okay, so maybe you go to the beach or, you know, like a weekend getaway. You may meet your partner over there. Something like that is opening up for a few of you. Then we have Ace, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, the more you ground yourself and the more you nurture yourself, as you see how she's covered in leaves, it's really right as the Queen of Pentacles. I feel pay attention, and not pay attention, make time for your health and vitality. That's very important. That's when the loving things come to us. And we have thoughts and isolating. That's going to prevent you from having any self-limiting beliefs or self-limiting thoughts and becoming, you know, like what we call analysis paralysis, avoiding that. Clear your thoughts, because there's a lot of Mercury energy coming through. This is also air energy, air energy, air energy. So, and air and earth create like a storm, like a windstorm. We don't want that. That clouds our vision, that clouds how we're feeling. It even closes our eyes, right? So think about how we physically react to a sandstorm. We want to avoid that. And how do we avoid that? Is the more grounded we stay, the more we take care of ourselves, the less snappy we are, the less reactive we are, the more we choose to be in our inner harmony, the easier the flow of life is. And with communication and connections with others also becomes very seamless for us, okay? So there's a lot of fluid positivity that's coming to you. True love is coming to you. You may meet somebody in your close travel during this very different experience where you go for your happiness, just for your happiness, to do something on your own, because this is the water is giving me very cups energy over here. So air and water are coming through pretty much, except for fire. We have all elements here. So a lot is going to balance out, but it starts with you. Self-love is how it all begins. So do make time for that, and everything else is going to fall into place. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Very beautiful. Love and light. Hi, my lovely Geminis. This part of the reading is for you. Do watch your sun, moon, and rising. These are quite, quick and short and to the point. So let's see, for those in this group, my Gemini spirit, what's next for my Geminis? Let's see. We have, is this the one? Safe travel Interesting. This is also Mercurial, third house energy coming through. We have the Master number 22, and this says, keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. So travel by the sea, you know, a short beach vacation, kayaking, I don't know. Water is going to be very, very healing for you, Gemini, at this time, because if I'm not wrong, I think Mars is going in your sign, so it's going to feel very, very powerful, and you may have a lot of physical energy, so some water sports or water activities will also help you. You may be seeing repeating twos. If that's the case, definitely always recommend search up the meaning of 222s, any of that. But if you're like, again, literally planning to travel, and this is a good omen to have, that the journey is going to be safe and sound and successful. So let's see what else we have for, ooh, look at that, water. It said water. So we have the Ace of Cups for Gemini. What's next? We have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, it's Jupiter energy. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. Interesting. For some of you, it is time to, I'm hearing get moving. Get moving. That's coming through because this energy is where you may be right now with the Four of Cups, feeling very melancholic, feeling bored, feeling like nothing is actually moving, nothing is falling into place. And with the energies of travel, with the cup flowing over here, and especially with the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about what goes down must come up, and you know, the wheel must continue. I'm getting the feeling that some of you may have been feeling very stuck, and you can take short steps to just switch up your energy, okay? If you always lay on the couch, try a different couch. Try the dining chair. I don't know. If you're, let's say, on your mobile device, if you're watching Netflix or whatever you're doing, just shift out of that energy, because your routine seems to have become very, very monotonous, and that may just bring out a little bit of sadness, okay? So all you got to do is bank on that Mars energy in your sign. Use that energy. As I said, water sports would be amazing. If you like swimming, or if you can't swim, if you want to go for a swim or lay in the bathtub, I'm sort of not really an activity, but I'm really getting Mars is what you need to utilize. And when you start moving, you shift your energy, you raise your vibration, and then opportunities start coming in and things start feeling much, much lighter, and you'll be much happier for that, okay? That's coming through very clearly, and it's specific. But again, this could be taking a short weekend away, you know, going maybe 2 hours out from where you live and just spending a day by the beach, or or a lake, a body of water, maybe by a pool, but do something with it. That's going to bring you a lot of joy, and is going to shift your energies and line you up much, much better with your peace and serenity, okay? Because it seems a little heavy and stagnant at this point, but all these things are talking about flow. So let's see what we have. We have the shadow side, moon, the dark night. We have regret, expression. One more. Then we have toxicity, bound, and patterns. Do you see how these are all sort of stuck energies? So there is something that is keeping you stuck. Maybe it's a thought, maybe it's a habit, something that's keeping you in a bit of a melancholy state. And this came for another sign, but not these cards, but this message was coming from another sign. I can't remember it now, but it was all about you need to just get moving. You need to move your body. You need to shift the energy, because unless you do, you just can keep going down and down and down into anxiety and depression, okay? But these are like these maybe underlying things that you don't see, because look at the top, is so bright. This is also bright, but underneath the surface, there's some sort of disappointment that you're holding on to. Let that go, break free from that, okay? Try to break your pattern and try to get this wheel moving, because when you move, you know, the universe moves things and planets for you, okay? So movement is important for you. Travel, water is going to be very, very healing. If you have any water friends like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, hang out with them. They will help you shift your energies as well. But there are some patterns or some boredom that you've kind of succumbed yourself to. As I said, even if you're like just watching Netflix and chilling, you may be at a point like you're watching whole seasons or doing marathons and movie marathons, and it just becomes a lifestyle that is not serving you well. It is actually keeping you bound into that pattern. So break that pattern, however it fits. I don't know why that example wanted to come through. So I may relate to a few of you, but just do something different. What is your heart calling you to do? Is there some creative project that you can pick up? Is there some creative activity you can pick up? Something where you move your limbs. Like, it can also be art. It can be drawing. It can be building. It can be Legos. Anything. But do some movement with your body. That's what's next. And that's going to really heal a lot of things and make you feel that things are on the up and moving on, up and beyond is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Much love and light. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. This is your part of the reading on what is next. So Spirit, help me tap into my beautiful Cancer and see what's next for them. Please do watch your sun, moon, and rising. These are pretty short readings. Let's just check on your energy. What is next? We have beauty. How beautiful. Cancer. Number 4, so 4th house may be important or relevant to you. And it says, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. So come out and shine. Also appreciate your own beauty, a beauty routine or relaxation routine, self-care routine. Oh my gosh, this theme has been across at least half the signs today, the self-care topic. So you are also like shining. There is a leveling up. There is a glow up that is happening in your energy. So go with it. Embark on this journey. Stay in this energy. And that will also create, because I got the 4th house energy with the number 4 right away. So that may also bring a lot more healing. And as I say healing, I see temperance at the bottom. You see a lot more healing even in your home arena. It'll be literally your house. You may feel more balanced. There may be more beauty. You may do some like projects or even like, moving the furniture around. It's going to bring a lot more happiness in the house with the family or with a single, whatever it is. But your day-to-day is going to look more beautiful and feel more beautiful. So what do we have for Cancer? What's next for my beautiful Cancer? Knight of Wands. There's a passion. There's that attraction right there. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, and I thought there's more fire. Look at that. Look at all those attractive magnetic cards showing up for you. And one more. And we got the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is major self-care. There it is. It's going to pay off. All the effort that you're putting in, and if you're not, start doing it because it's going to pay off. You are the Queen of Wands. You are very magnetic at this time. And the more you believe in your own beauty, internal and external, the more you're going to attract the right amount of opportunities, the right amount of abundance that you deserve. And this is, again, a gentle reminder of like all the hard work that you put in, do also make time to enjoy it. Okay, don't just be like saving in the back. Go out for a nice meal, or buy yourself something nice, or invest in yourself is what I'm hearing. The more you keep investing in yourself, be it physical things or knowledge or experiences, they are all part of your enrichment and your growth. And the more you keep rising in this magnetic energy, you're very spiritual at this time, so you may be getting some intuitive nudges to start some projects. Those are your soul really calling you to tap into it with the cat here. Very, very spiritual time for you. And again, follow those creative nudges, those sparks of inspiration that come through. That's gonna like keep attracting the same energy more and more. It's like I'm seeing like it's a beautiful spiral. The more you invest in yourself, the more attractive you feel and behave to yourself and acknowledge yourself as that, the more you keep attracting new opportunities and the more you keep charging ahead. Okay, so it's a very positive spiral here. Let's see what we have. This wanted to come out. We have, remember, awakening. Remember, you are a soul in a body, not a body in a soul. So honoring ourselves and our inner beauty. We have earth Ace, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may be dealing with an earth sign, or this is again talking to us about, you have earth showing up pretty prominently. So you'll be very well provided for, okay? If you have any doubt about abundance or sustenance, this is like showing us that you are very well grounded and you're taken care of. We have comfort zone, south node, clinging. So let go of the old patterns that you have. If there is a comfort zone that you have, this could be as simple as, you know, maybe you want to start dressing differently. Maybe you start wearing new colors, or maybe, you know, something that you have not done in the past. Just spot those patterns. Do you eat a certain way? Do you, you know, dress up a certain way? Was your self-expression now no longer resonating with who you've become or who you are? Okay, so you may experience some changes in like your physical expression. Okay, you may, as I said, change some colors. You may start wearing your hair differently. You may, I don't know if you're a female, you may chuck your heels and just like be a 24/7 flip-flop gal. I don't know, whatever that is. But there, you'll automatically be breaking certain patterns because you've grown into a completely different version of yourself. So stay true to that. Earth tells us keep grounded to who you feel you are, and the rest will really line up because you are leveling up. As I said, we have the awakening here. You're going to remember, or you'll start remembering or start thinking of things that really appeal to you, and you're like, why didn't I ever do that before? That's because now you're awake, okay? You had forgotten those things and forgotten your desires. So very dynamic time for you, but it all starts with you. So appreciate yourself, stay in your energy, take care of yourself, and if you're being called to change a few things, please do change those, even if it's a small thing. Like, let's say you stop drinking coffee or you start drinking coffee. I don't know, but there's something that you're being called to do. Go for it. Go for it. It's a perfect time for that. Okay? That's what I have for you, Cancer. Wish you much love and light. See you in the next one. Bye.